Whoa, it's a beautiful sun-shining day. It's definitely nice enough to do some spring cleaning. You can check out my garage. It's pretty darn mucky and dirty. The first step is to take absolutely everything out of here. Okay, so that was a pretty big job to actually get everything out of the garage. That took me about an hour of time, but as you can see, everything's out. And now I can use a broom to sweep out all of the big dirt and the rocks, the leaves, just get everything out of here before I start to wash it. So once the garage is swept out, I get an old bucket and a mop, and I use some dish soap. And make sure that the dish soap is safe and that there's no chemicals in it and that it's safe to be used outside because you don't want to contaminate the environment. And I just fill it up with water and a garden hose. Yeah, you can tell that I've definitely used this mop a lot for garage cleaning, probably for the last 5 years. And before I start using the soap and water and mop, I spray everything out so that the garage is all nice and as clean as can be before I scrub it with the soap. So that was just one spray out so far, and you can see that it already looks really good. However, there are some stains here still. So I'm going to use the mop and the soap to kind of scrub those off. Here's all the debris here. And before I put that on the street, I'm gonna go through it, make sure I get anything like a paper clip or paper or whatever's not good to go down the drain and to get rid of that, because you always want to take care of the environment and be respectful. So now I'm going to take my mop, put it in the soap in the bucket, and just start scrubbing it away here. And I usually do this 2 or 3 times, and I'll rinse it again after each scrub. I did this for years and years and years, probably for 10 years. I did this with just on my hands and knees, just with a car wash mitt. And that was pretty darn hard on my back and knees. So this makes it much easier to use the mop and bucket. Shout out to my dad. That was my housewarming present. He epoxied the floor for me when I first got it. So thanks so much, Dad. And yeah, the epoxies lasted for a really long time. It's starting to peel off a bit now, but it still looks good, and it definitely helps a lot with cleaning it. So now that I've mopped it once, I'm back to spraying it again. It's March 2nd, and the reason why I try and do this so early in the spring is because I want to get it done before the street cleaners come. So the city of Calgary will have the street cleaners come out and clear off the roads and the rocks, and I like to make sure that all the dirt and the rocks are just pushed out onto the street so that when they come by they can clean it, and then the street's all nice and clean and clear too. But yeah, you can see already just one mop and soap bucket, sweeping it just one time has already made a pretty significant difference. So I'm going to do this either 1 or 2 more times, and then I'll show you how it looks. Whoa, absolutely amazing. All done. That took a long time, but it feels really good. It does take a long time for everything to dry, so it's a good idea to start this job in the morning, wait a few hours for it to completely dry, and then to start putting things back. You don't want to put things back before it's dry, for then you can get whatever the item is wet and mold can develop. So for sure, just be patient and to wait until it's all dry. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you can clean out your own garage this spring. Save money, make good choices, and please be kind.